Hey guys, over it was the time frame of 2 days, I got quite a few inboxes and I got asked some questions. These questions, they're from someone named Carolyn. First one is, if you had a 1 inch tall guy that you don't like in your room, who would it be? Probably this kid named Jeff. I don't like him, and we got into a huge fight, and he called me a bad word. And I don't want to say it because I don't swear, but yeah. Two, if you would see a 1 inch tall guy on the floor in your room and you didn't like him, what would you do to him? Well, most people would probably be thinking, step on him if you don't like him. I don't hurt people, so I just take him, just be like, can you get out of my house or get out of my room, and just kind of put him out the window and just go, bye-bye, and like push him out. 3, if he'd try to run away from you, what would you do? Obviously he can't run that fast. I'd grab a broom and sweep him up and put him outside. Kind of like a frog. That's what my mom did the other night. My dog brought in a frog in her mouth and she kind of dropped it on the floor. So my mom swept it up. She's scared of frogs and she put it outside. Where did I leave off at? 4, let's say the little guy accidentally falls into one of your shoes and can't get out because he's too small. What would you do? Help him out, because I wouldn't step on him because I don't hurt people. 5, let's say you're eating food and you suddenly see him stealing food from your plate. And then he tries to run away with a piece of it. Obviously, if he's like 1 inch tall, 1 inch is like, what, this long maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, about that long. And so obviously his little legs couldn't run that fast, so I'd chase him around. I'd grab the food. I'll just let him keep the food. You know what? Forget that. Keep the food and put him outside, because I don't like little creepy guys running around my house. Okay, let's say you're eating food and you suddenly see him stealing food. I just read that. Duh. 6, if you're going away and suddenly you feel something in your sock, then you realize the little guy you don't like was careless enough to hide in your sock before you put it on. And now he's trapped inside with your foot. What would you do? No, would you leave him inside all day? No, I would not leave him inside all day. 7, let's say the small guy on your shoulder is telling you things not so nice to do, and you suddenly, and suddenly he falls down your bowl of cereal. What would you do? Take him out of my cereal. Yeah, the same person sent me all these questions. Oh wait, she gave me like choices for this one. Laugh at him, pretend to eat him, maybe swallow him, because he's easy to swallow, he's 1 inch. Tell him to get out, put your chin inside the bowl and tell him to feed you. I'd probably say, well, I'd do A, which is laugh at him, and E, tell him to get out, or help him out, whatever. 8, if your best friend was there, would you show him to her? Sure. 9, if you'd like to dare your best friend, what would you tell her to do with him? I don't know how to answer that. I would probably just... It's a hard one. Go out with a tiny 1-inch man. There we go. Thank you, best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and would she do it? Probably not. 11, if you were in your room and you decide to give him the scare of his life, what would you do or tell him? What would I do? Well, it'd be something that I would do, or I'd obviously tell him. Like, I'd threaten him. I'll step on you, which obviously I wouldn't. What?
Threaten him that you're going to put rascal on him.
My ferret? Mm-hmm. Oh, she wants me to put my ferret on him. That'd be not so fun to watch. Yeah. And the last one, let's say you want to show him something that's nothing compared to size to you, and you decide to do something. What? This doesn't make sense. Okay, let's say you want to show him he's nothing in size compared to you, and you decide to do something to him you could never do if he was normal size to scare him. What would you do? Look down at him and be like, dude, this tall to like, I don't know, how tall am I? 5'3", 5'4"? Yeah, you can name this you can name this survey Tiny Guy. Thank you so much for answering my questions. Hope you had fun. For Carolyn. Okay, and Defta, D-E-F-T-A, Dave wants a shout out, so shout out to you. I don't know how to pronounce this. I just wanted to give you a shout out because you kind of sent me all the questions. So, Karo1FILLL, I think. Yeah. Shout out to you. And Naruto62, N-A-U-R-T-O 62, but capital N. Yeah, alright, so thanks guys. New blog video coming soon once I come up with a topic. And for my planking blog, I found out my mom gave me an article on planking to read, so I could do maybe more following up on that. If it like, I don't know, if it goes like, I don't know how to put it.
You die.
You die? What? No, if it like goes out, like, I don't know, the trend fades, I guess. Yeah, that works. Then I'll talk about it again or something. But yeah, so leave me comments or send me messages on ideas of any kind, just on what I can talk about or what you want my next topic to be. So thanks guys.